So our small business just got robbed again. Um, they took a computer and a couple $100 on cameras everywhere. Clearly mentally ill, probably homeless, but talking to himself. And last time we got robbed, it was less than $2,000 or whatever it is, whatever that break off, um, where the cops actually do some. Like the cops came over, took reports, nothing happened. Um, this one was less money, one computer, and as far as we know, and cash from our drawer. So we're not getting any of that back. You never get that back. And the only outcome, there's two outcomes. Nothing happens. Zero. Or this guy gets arrested. And I'm kind of conflicted about this. If he's robbing people, he needs to be arrested. That's obvious. It's probably not a one-time thing. But we don't get anything from this. In fact, we're going to pay to put him in jail and take care of him. And I hope he gets meds. Uh, I worked mental health. That sounded like schizophrenia. Um, that's the best scenario. He gets caught. He gets medication. He gets treatment. Um, and we get nothing. In fact, we pay more once he's caught um, to treat him, which I am 100% for. But I want people to be treated um, before they're homeless and robbing a small business. That would be so much more cost effective, even if you have no morals. If you're selfish, that's still better for the selfish person, the individualist, the capitalist, whatever. Y'all should know by now. I'm all about universal health care and mental health and all that. But this is also why I'm pro Second Amendment. Need restrictions, but I keep a knife on me. I have a gun. I think there is a problem um, with homelessness that is not being taken care of in the correct way. Colorado's doing better with this. I'll admit. They're setting up little, mini homes or whatever they're called. Hey girl, hey girl. Um, but this whole state is being gentrified, where nobody can afford to live here. Our homelessness has shot through the roof. And we have a migrant crisis because we're one of the better states. You know, um, and again, I don't fault the migrants, but we need to take care of the root of the problem. No more band-aids. No more taking care of the symptoms as opposed to the disease. Why is this dude um, having to rob a small business? Well, partially because we're a small business. We can't afford the security that a big business can. And we're in a heavily, heavily, heavily gentrified um, hey girl, city where it's a known problem that a lot of people that had a house had an apartment, had somewhere to stay just a month ago, just a year ago, just 2 years ago, are now homeless. This guy, I don't know if he's homeless, but I'm 99% sure he has mental health issues, specifically schizophrenia. But why isn't he getting help? Um, you know, it's a lifelong thing with something like schizophrenia. That's a tough nut to crack. Again, like I said, I worked mental health forever. You get them stabilized on medication. They're and again, I'm not actually kind of a pro medicating away um, mental health issues type of person, but schizophrenia is like its own thing. Like there's kind of only one partial solution. But like, why is he out there? Why is he breaking in to small businesses? And what is the solution? Like, um, all I can think of is we have to massively expand free mental health services. It has to be like just something that is part of everybody's life, and we're going to pay for that with taxes. And there's some rich people that have a whole lot of money that can afford to pay taxes more than we can. But I don't have kids. I want to pay for schools. I want an educated, smart, fulfilling life for other people's kids. I'm never going to have a kid. I don't want a kid. But I will pay for kids. I don't, ride, bikes, or I'm trying to think of another example. Like, I don't ride e-bikes, but if they solve a problem for other people, I will pay that with taxes. I will put that penny in. I'm not gonna go to, fucking King Supers and they say, oh, you want to round up to help this? No. That's a tax break. That's BS tax break write off, and then they can say, oh, we donated all this. No, you didn't donate it. The people who were buying stuff and giving you profit already paid for that charity, and you're taking credit and getting a tax write-off. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about fucking legit, just straight up fucking taxing rich people, taxing corporations, and doing like legit structural changes, like making a, even if you don't drive, like you benefit from the highway system, the interstate highways and all the roads. Like, we need to have that infrastructure for mental health. And we don't have the money for that. We have the money for all sorts of things, but we don't have the money for a structural system, safety net of healthcare and mental health. And yeah, technically we have all that, technically, but realistically in the system, nah, it ain't there, especially for someone that has something disabling as schizophrenia. Like, they're not going to be able to do all those forms. Well, he has a computer now, so maybe he can get online and get help. But anyways, we got robbed again. It is what it is. I'm just kind of tired of this.